Guesty, Borofantv outside the Riverside. We're in the bag for the 4th round of the FA Cup. Beat Sunderland easy, AJT. Who do you want in the next round, AJT? Newcastle or Leeds?
You know, give us either or, because I guarantee Boro will slap them. Listen, if the Leeds come down, I look forward to it, as always. I look very much forward to Leeds coming down here. And Newcastle, if you come down, listen lads, we're going to slap you regardless. So, either or, I'm happy with either or. Home all the way, by the way, because I enjoy going back to Ellen Road. You know, I'm going to enjoy going back there. I'll go to St James's, so either or, happy days.
AJ, great first half performance today. Both our strikers getting on the score sheet. 2 really good finishes.
Yeah, man. Like I say, very, very comfortable. Very, very easy. Hello, sports fans. We're back again. It's Saturday afternoon. And we thought, what's better to do? Do we sit at home or go down the local pub? No. We'll come to the office and we're setting a live stream for a few hours for you all guys' entertainment. Shout out to everybody that's coming over. I'm currently trying to find the stream on my laptop in front of me.
And can we just say, one of the first early games that we've missed.
Also, my browser does not recognise this video.
One of the first early games we've missed.
Yeah.
After days and days of watching absolute crap, right? The first one we miss, 5-2. Brilliant.
I've got to ask you as well, is anybody else in the stream? Because if you're not in the stream, I can understand why, because I'm not even in the stream.
There's loads of people in the stream.
They won't recognise it, mate.
Well, I know that, I'll sort it now.
Your browser does not quite recognise it.
Just pass me what browser have you used? Pass it.
Internet Explorer.
Oh, you don't use Internet Explorer, mate. It's like the worst browser ever.
Man didn't realise at the time.
Use Chrome or Firefox, mate.
I wonder how Foxy's getting
I
on
bet
now.
you use Internet Explorer. I've sent him a message this morning.
What did you say?
In fact, not this morning, about an hour ago, saying, let us know how your best man speeches went. Because he's been panicking about that, hasn't he?
Yeah, I reckon he's absolutely hammered.
Yeah, Bluebirds TV. How are you, mate?
Big Bluebirds, big Chris Birchill. How's it going, mate?
Looking forward to the Premier League? I would be. I remember waiting last time, mate, for it. It's class. You just want to get going.
Have you seen it?
What?
What's that thing called, mate? You can't see it, mate.
Well, there's a Julie Jangler.
Oh yeah, Julie Jang. It's a place that
Jew and Moo's playing. He did just say Jew Moon Lee Son. That's 5 members of their team I've just named in that one little.
That's very true. Is that ITV? Is that why it's like that? Is that ITV? I can't do that. It's ITV, isn't it? Oh, no,
weird, isn't that, mate?
There you go. I recognise that referee. I don't know his name, but I recognise his face.
Yeah, no doubt he'll have screwed England over at one point.
Now, lads.
Yeah, Dean. Yeah, Guesty. It does look as though he's found a new T-shirt. A very smart one.
I got in last night. This is one of my favourite T-shirts. Fun fact, this T-shirt normally gets worn whenever I go to take on a food challenge in a restaurant. Believe it or not.
Does that mean it's extra stretchy or?
Yeah, it's. This T-shirt is a T-shirt I wear whenever I go to a restaurant and I think, right, I'm going to food challenge. This is a T-shirt.
So you leave room to grow in it?
Yes. And I've just got a message.
I wonder if it works the other way, mate. If you wear a really tight T-shirt, it stops you eating as much. No, that's not. I'm just asking that as a general question.
Well,
so if wearing a bigger T-shirt encourages you to eat more, like for the room in it. Right. This goes to everyone, mate. Not you.
Okay.
Wearing a tight T-shirt, is that going to stop your eating? Because I will get that patented right now, right? And I'll sell it to everyone that goes to Weight Watchers,
this is a bit tight, isn't it?
Or Fat Fighters, or Slimmer World.
This is a tight top. See that? There's not a lot of room left in it. Nah. I tend to wear I don't know, I'm a bit weird with T-shirts. I like the T-shirts that are longer at the back but they are at the front. Because I like to get my street cred up, and that's one of the main things of me.
Should wear it all the time. That's what I'm saying. Guess, imagine how much money we could make, mate, if we figured out that if you wear a tight t-shirt, you're not
But
going
yeah,
to
but
eat
like wearing
as
a
much.
thermal one, it's a Borofantv thermals. We could make them actually for December. Borofantv thermals, keep warm.
Check our merchandise page for some Fat Fighter t-shirts.
Boom.
T-shirt apparel.
But I'm not going to be the one advertising the t-shirts.
No.
Guess he is. Bluebirds TV. He's been here most of the streams as well. T-shirt, yeah, nice one. It's actually, I think, it's a Primark essential.
It looks a very nice t-shirt, mate.
Primark, mate. It's not FNF or LFFF.
Le George.
Or Le George. It actually is. Oh. What colour is it?
If we don't see at least half of the amount of goals that we've seen in the first game today,
I tell you
mate.
what, if there's only 2-1-0 now, I'm going to be so fuming.
I hope Germany... But
How do we miss a 5-2?
I would take a 0-0 in this game and a 1-0 in the next game as long as it was Germany getting beat.
Yeah. Well, Germany play Sweden, and I've got a feeling that Sweden might get a win.
It's always a clean stream, Guesty, unless you're on it.
Very true.
Yeah, it's a nice kit, the Mexico one, mate.
I like Dean. Big Dino's joined us again. The Telford T-siders, I guess he calls him.
I used to live in Telford, Dean. Last year.
Do you tell some stories what happened in your adventures in Telford?
No.
Why? Do you think some...
The top and bottom of it is I lived in Telford for a month and then I moved back.
And he stayed somewhere else for that night, but we won't tell you where.
Yes.
That doesn't need
I did stay somewhere else for the night. Not by choice. I will admit that.
Hi, Jack.
It was more of a kidnapping.
Have you ever seen the film Taken? it was remastered in Telford or Rob.
But just round the corner from you, mate, Shrewsbury's absolutely beautiful.
Where is this
my friend's dad lives
Where's the
there.
Shrewsbury place at?
Next to Telford.
Where's Telford? Birmingham.
I can't. It is. I think it's Shropshire.
Wasn't he in Wales and that?
Trying to find somewhere that you'll know, like in that area that I can give you a name of.
Telford I've heard of, but I have no idea to where it is.
I couldn't tell you, mate, to be honest. As I say, I moved in with my mate down there, so I don't know what part of Telford. I know it was the rough end. It's like there was high rises all around us, like council estate sort of job. But I used to work at that RTI. Basically, we used to go out Shropshire, mate. Yeah, I thought it was Shropshire, but I didn't want to say that and make myself look like a divvy. But do you know where Shropshire is?
Wait, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, spot on.
Near Telford.
It is, mate.
I don't have a clue. I don't even know where Telford is.
Right, basically.
I know cities like Birmingham.
Yeah, it's below Birmingham. So it's on the same sort of side.
Is that London then?
No.
Well, London's below Birmingham, isn't it?
Yeah, but so is France.
Eh?
And so is Spain and Morocco, mate.
Nah.
They're all below
No,
Birmingham.
Morocco's near France.
It's still below Birmingham. But no, it's if you look on the map, you'll see it. It's my phone.
Oh.
Right, I'll be back in a sec, everyone.
Oh no, free kick by the way, 4 minutes in to Mexico. Ball in, cleared. Yeah, the Mexico kit, Bluebirds, I like it as well. It's a nice top, to be fair. It's not a bad kit. Nice colours. I think Mexico go far, me, in this competition. Before the World Cup started, I was asked, who do you sort of see as a dark horse competition? And I said straight away, it's got to be Mexico. Good team, man. Passionate team. Desire is in their team as well. Not, you know what I mean? They aren't a bad team. They're not a bad team at all. On the attack again here. Nah, I've got to get around him. I guess they.
No, the missus.
She's telling me about Telford is.
You what, mate?
She's telling me where Telford was. Midlands. Now, yeah, because Midlands, Birmingham, innit? That's where it is. So what was it on the outskirts then?
It's south of Birmingham, mate.
So it's like South Shields then, innit? Because that's on the outskirts of Newcastle. It's like that, innit?
Alright, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, fair enough. But anyway.
It's a nice place, South Shields, you know. I dated a girl who used to live in Simonside. I ain't going to shout her name because she doesn't deserve on the stream. But I dated a girl that lived on Simonside. And South Shields on a night out, someone knew I was from Redcar, right, before I even spoke to him.
Yeah.
That's
where I went and done a bit of work in the pork pie factory, Telford.
Pork pie factory?
Yeah, but it's not actually in Telford though. It's like a job where you can just go and they'll say, what time do you want to start? No interview, mate. It's like, you go and there's this like porter cabin outside.
Yeah.
Open the door, say, I need a job, and they'll say, what time can you start? I swear down, mate. We were starting on the night. We went in on the morning saying we need some jobs. Yeah. We were starting on the night.
That's meant. How time to start?
I don't know, we didn't show up.
Did you?
No.
Wow.
That was the night that I had a forced stay.
Oh, that the night?
Yeah.
So if you would have gone to work that night, mate, you would have been sorted.
I wouldn't have. But either way, shout out to Mr. Tyson. I hope I see you in public one day. Just me and you, mate. That's all I can say.
There you go.
Because I can guarantee you wouldn't have done what you did then if it was just me and you.
Well, there you go. Not every day the cameraman shouts someone out. That's, I think, your first ever shout out on here.
Yeah.
Probably your first and only one, unless you...
And I hope he knows, all I can say is bacon. That's all I can say. He knows who he is.
Jeez. A lot of hostility on this side of the camera, I've got to be honest.
I know we did Bluebirds, mate. I did catch a little tiny bit of it. I believe AJT watched it, though.
Yeah, I watched it. I know exactly what you'll be doing tomorrow, Chris. You'll be on your Snapchat if England concede. You'll be celebrating in your house again and sending me on Snapchat, mate. If them things happen, I won't be opening up the video from you because I'll know what it is this time. But, if obviously going away from that, I'm just giving you a pre-warning there. Going away from that, Mr. Tyson. Don't say Dean knows who he is.
It's Mr. Tyson.
Oh, man.
And if you just tick the letters off political correctness, just tick the first letter off the first word and the first letter off the second word, you'll understand what sort of person he is, mate.
Anyway, let's have a look here. But yeah, it's from the game earlier on, Belgium. What was it, 4-1, 5-1, 5-2. Great game. 3-1 at half time. Great game, to be honest, really good. But I'm praying that I see plenty of goals here. I'm praying these other teams have watched these other teams play there for. Do you know what it is? Let's go and play a game like this. Let's have it open. That'd be great. Fancy a 1-0 in this game.
It's already worse than the Belgium game. I understand it's only 8 minutes in.
I think by this point, I think there was 2 goals in the Belgium game. And then Tunisia scored straight away. And then they scored before half time. Then there was another couple after the game. The same man, the Koreans have a few fancy haircuts there, like the goalkeeper. Got all the hair shaved at the side. It's all big along on the top.
Do you know, a few years back, mate, I remember watching some highlights from the Chinese leagues.
Yeah.
And some of the goals, right, that were looking awesome, like some absolute screamers.
Yeah.
Right, but then I tried to think to myself, how the hell are they scoring all these class goals? And then I realised the keepers were like 5'3".
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not the biggest of goalies in this country. We're used to like having 6'3" goalies and stuff. I think there should be a height limit to all goalkeepers. Yeah. 5'5", mate, you'd get some belter of goals.
Yeah, 5'5" is the highest you can be.
Yeah. If you're too tall to be a jockey, you're too tall to be a goalie.
Well, look, your dad. You can never make a goalkeeper, mate.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, sorry, you could make
He would be a good
yeah,
goalie.
He would be. He used to play actually, my dad. He's quick, actually.
Yeah.
He played rugby, and because he was like small and quick, he never got dropped. Made once from the rugby team.
Bloody hell. Low centre of gravity.
I think he played semi-professional football as well, Dad. He's done quite a lot, you know. He's been an X Factor, my dad. Been an X Factor, my dad, you know. Now he's an actor. He was a jockey when he was younger. And then big AJT stepped up and thought, you know what can I do? So I went to the rugby team, cricket team. I'm afraid I was in a netball team at one point as well. I swear down, I was in a netball team. I swear down. I was no good at basketball, so I played netball and I was super good.
Hang on, netball's harder.
No, honestly, I was no good.
It is. Netball's harder.
There's
no backboard to bounce it off.
I was no good at basketball, so I used to play centre in netball. And then I played cricket, rugby, football. I did all them sort of crazy activities or sports. And then I was in cross country.
Yeah, but doing PE at school doesn't count.
Mate, I made the finals of cross country, mate.
Did you?
In year...
I'm awful at cross country.
Year 11. And I was 7.5 stone. Quick as just rapid, mate. I think there was about 50 kids in the first 10 went to the finals. And I was the 10th to go over the line.
No, I'm really bad at cross country, me, mate. I'm more of a short burst type of guy.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm long distance, mate.
No, I was never a long distance runner.
Nah.
Yeah, I used to sneak off halfway around the course and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, chill out with my mates, meet them at the end. No, I could never do cross country. That was the one thing I hated in PE. That I used to love PE, mate.
Yeah.
But that did my head in.
See, rugby I didn't mind, but people used to smash into me because I was like 5'5", 7.5 stone. As soon as you got that rugby ball, you used to target, mate. You just get it.
Well, our funniest PE lessons, mate. Right, we had quite a big swimming pool.
Yeah.
So we used to learn to kayak in it. So obviously, 20 teenage lads, 14, 15, them kayaks turn into bumper cars. So it was a case of trying to knock everybody out.
Oh, yeah.
Like, knock them out of the boats. It was quite a good laugh.
Oh, he just sold him off. Oh!
Yeah, we had a swimming pool in ours.
That's mental, that. We were a sports school. Makes you fun on booting him in the leg, you know him. You see that?
All the respect to you, mate, for being able to do cross country. It's very hard to do, mate.
Well, of course, that was back in the day, wasn't it? That was, you know what I mean?
No, I'm on about
Jack as well.
My mate used to be good at cross country. Yeah.
Oh, man, I knocked it. He just booted him full force in the leg there. You see that?
Yeah, transfer news. The Paddy McNair deal is definitely off, mate. Definitely off. Right, Thomas. Thanks for joining us. Other transfer news. That Murray from Everton's gone to Villarreal. So we're not getting him.
4-year deal.
4-year deal, is it?
Yep.
Sutton. This is a bit older, this one. Sutton signed a new deal at Villa, so he's out the window.
Who?
Sutton.
Hutton.
Yeah, Hutton. Showing my age there, mate. Hutton.
And I thought it was a Celtic.
No.
Sutton. Who the hell's Sutton?
I like cycling. I'm quite good at that.
See, I thought you told me dad on first. Our dad just bought a bike. I was telling you yesterday.
Sorry.
Went for a mile bike ride this morning.
Who did?
Our dad.
Really?
Bought a bike yesterday, 40 quid. Nice, top of the range. Bought from the posh end. Brought it back over to the posh end.
To your end?
Yeah, to my end. He got on his bike this morning and put a status on saying he's been for a mile bike ride. Send help.
If football wasn't invented, Thomas, what would be your favourite sport? That goes out to everyone, to be honest. Dean, Jack, Harris.
Can I have canoodling as mine?
Yeah, I have heard that they are back in for him, mate. Because
only to sell Hazard and William.
Yeah, they're fearful that them two players are going and they need a replacement.
Yeah.
Personally, I think Traore will end up being better than both of them. Give him 4 or 5 years. I know that's a statement, but he's only a young lad, isn't he?
Yeah, so if football wasn't around, I would do canoodling. What would yours be?
Man.
Would you have canoodling as well? Was that going to be yours?
Sport.
Oh no, sport-wise.
No,
Badminton.
canoeing's a sport, man.
Badminton on a Wednesday.
Badminton.
I used to be good at that. See, I used to be good at loads. I'm not trying to be big-headed or whatever, yeah. But I genuinely used to love playing sport at school.
Right, hang on. Here's a question for you.
Yes.
Yeah, I like boxing, indeed. Mine would probably be Muay Thai, kickboxing.
Muay Thai.
Do you class snooker as a sport?
Is it?
Snooker, darts, are they sports?
Do you know what? I probably would. Yeah, I would class them as sport.
Yeah, but
because it's a game where everyone gets involved and it's one of them. It's a sport and
well, there's only 2 people involved.
I know, but I'm saying there's normally a crowd and audience and everyone, obviously in that especially. That's a sport, mate.
Yeah, but did you ever see that live autopsy on Channel 5 or Channel 4? Yeah. There was a crowd there. Does that mean that's a sport?
If something goes wrong, it becomes a sport. No.
I suppose Game of Thrones. Yeah, volleyball, mate. Well up for that. Has to be on the beach, though.
Yeah, they are, Dean said. I think if football wasn't about, right, I'd have probably gone and played. See, cricket runs a lot in my family. My uncle lives in America now. He used to play it a lot. My granddad used to box. He was 10-time unbeaten world champion in the army. He even went to Germany, and his camp beat the whole of Germany. No one could beat him, and I think it was like he came back to Lambo where he lived, and someone knocked him out, mate. Just one of the jockeys. He cracked him once in the nose. See you later, mate. There's a 10-year unbeaten streak gone. Did him. So mine would probably be boxing. I probably would have gone into boxing.
Dean, I love darts as well, and I don't care what other sporting event you've been to. Going to the darts is the best atmosphere I've ever experienced in my life,
never been.
Mate. It's absolutely unreal.
I will eventually go to the Alley Pally and watch one down there. We should go, mate, Borofantv. Me, you, Guesty and Dean will go. Dean can be coming with us. We're all good on the Alley Pally. Yeah. All suited and booted, mate.
Jack, I agree, mate. I do class them as sports, but they're not really sports where you're going to get a sweat on, are you? It's more. True. It's more.
I tell you what, have you ever played on a proper dart, like an hockey? You know what I mean? The hockey and all that.
Like, I've played darts before.
Have you ever been in front of all the lights? You sweat mad under there.
As I say, I love going to the darts tournaments because the atmosphere is like none I've ever been to. Yeah, it was. They are class, mate.
Which one did you go to?
Ali Pali, mate.
Did you actually go?
About 6 years ago, yeah.
Did you go with?
Mate.
Was it?
Yeah. It's unreal, mate. Everyone's in fancy dress. Everyone's wrecked out their heads, singing constant. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing like it. See, I've seen Boro at Wembley. I've seen Boro at Cardiff. I've seen, mate, there's nothing that compares to the atmosphere in darts. And snooker, for me, is quite boring.
Yeah, I can't, it depends. I can watch Ronnie O'Sullivan, Matt Selby, and the lad from Australia, I always forget his name. I can watch the lads that I like, but same as golf. Golf had a big influence on me. I mean, my dad used to go, because he used to finish work at 1:30. Me and him would tee off at 2:30. We used to play golf every single day. And that's why I think I was so fit, because I was doing 8-9 mile walks a day playing golf. I was never no good at it. I love my hands and say I was never good, but you know what I mean? I love playing. I still do now. It's just annoying that I don't really have the fitness level for it.
I've never had a proper round of golf. I've been to the driving ranges. I've took the kids to the driving ranges. That's good fun. I tell you what does made in about snooker and pool, right?
Yeah.
This one reason. They make the crowd be quiet. Now, I've seen some class pool players and class snooker players. In fact, my cousin Anne-Louise Eaton, she actually plays for the England ladies, team.
Who's that?
My cousin Anne-Louise Eaton. She plays for England as a pool player. Yeah. Now, what does my head in is in a club or a pub where they've trained, you try telling everybody in that pub to shut up while you take a shot. Now, in snooker, in tournaments, they make the audience shut up and whisper. Yeah. And then they moan if somebody makes the tiniest little noise saying it puts them off. Hang on, lads and women. You should be used to that, playing it in social clubs and pool and stuff like that.
You see where I am, wherever I play, we're all quiet us. If someone goes to take a shot at snooker, no one speaks until you took your shot. It's weird, I don't know what it is. Some people, like, I don't go wrong, obviously, because well, that's it, man, I played sports all my life. And, like, cricket's one where it was silent when I used to play cricket.
Cricket's something I like playing, I don't like watching.
Yeah, I can play it, I don't like watching it.
Yeah.
I can't field, though. If you field it, you're well bored. You stood there for the good.
Yeah, I agree with that, Harrison, mate. The fact that even non-sports fans go and watch the darts makes it unreal.
Everyone gets into the darts, mate.
Yeah.
It's class. It's just mint.
Especially when Dozer won it this year.
Yeah.
From Middlesbrough, mate.
Twice in a year now. Twice in a row, sorry. I watched him the year he won it the first time, dropped to his knees and that, and my whole house went mental. And then I met him last year. Came to my work. I sat in the canteen and I had a big beard back then. It was massive.
He came here.
Did he? Yeah.
Mate, we did an interview with him where you sat.
Oh, of course we did, yeah. But yeah, like I say, man, the kid, like I said, the first time I ever met him was in there. And I got a photo and stuff like that. I say, man, in front of the dartboard at work. Top geezer, like. He still works, so that's a good thing about him. He's still a down-to-earth bloke, he still goes to work, and that's...
Oh, yeah, Dozer is. He's such a nice guy. Yeah, it's terrible to watch, mate. Absolutely terrible. What
Bluebirds, he was there the other day.
Hang on. What other sport can you watch for 5 days and it end up in a draw? 5 days you watch a cricket match or whatever and nobody wins at the end of it. That'd do my boxing.
Paying a lot of money for tickets, mate.
Seriously, mate. Imagine watching a Boro match for 5 days for it to come out as a 0-0. Are you having a laugh?
But Bluebirds was there the other day, but I think he's got his own YouTube channel. You should check it out, man. I know I'm bigging him up, I know I'm plugging him, but I will plug him, I don't mind. But Bluebirds, Chris is his name. I'm sure he went to the cricket over there, because I said, man, the cricket was in Wales over there, wasn't he? England, Australia got played in Wales the other day.
Were they playing? It's one of them sports, mate, I just do not have any interest in at all.
He had a good seat right at the front, Bluebirds, he had a good seat for it. Oh! Tipped over the bar. Didn't he play for Palace, him? The kid on the screen, not him. 22 minutes in, corner ball. Korea. Decent effort, to be fair. Things with cricket, though, nothing happens for ages. Like, all they're doing is throwing the ball and they're stopping throwing the ball and something.
Hence why the players have to get so drunk to even play it, mate.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, they get hammered, don't they, and play.
Yeah, even on the breaks. I don't know what they're called there, mate, because I don't care. Intervals, yeah. They have a few pints in there.
Because Freddie Flintoff said didn't he used to drink 9 pints?
Harrison, no, but spoiler.
Oh!
It's something that we're going to do. I'll say it again because it's a favourite saying at Borofantv. It's in the pipeline.
This pipeline's gonna burst at some point.
What? What's the point of what? So you're basically listening to nothing.
Cricket on the radio.
Every 20 minutes.
What's that?
Somebody
penalty.
says,
Penalty Mexico.
He's just got 4.
Yeah, mate, come watch this penalty. Bluebirds, I could have sworn it was you that was there the other day.
Yeah, mate, I think that's where we're going. We're in the process of getting it sorted, so...
Oh, no, there's one in...
keep an eye out.
There's one in Stokesley.
Might be Stokesley one then. Keep an eye out, because that video should be coming quite soon. We are going to be doing that, and possibly bubble football.
Oh, my God.
AJT will have the advantage with that one.
So I won't be in a bubble.
It'll be class.
There's a penalty.
I know, I can see it.
So, basically, do you see what happened? Played him in on the left-hand side. Got in the box, chipped it. The guy put his hand in the air. And balled it, went up and he went. But that man just handballed it. Carlos Vela, who used to play for Arsenal, didn't he, Carlos Vela? Now plays in the MLS for the brand new team to LA United or something they're called. LA Galaxy and LA United or something.
Is that?
Yeah, there's 2 LA teams. Obviously all for money, let's be real.
Seen him just wasting time there, mate. He's trying to put him off. That's it. You go out with the ball, mate. Check see if it's round. This is mental, this, because they have to stay on the line, even dive on the line, but watch how far keepers end up off it.
Yeah. Yeah, because they jump, don't they?
Yeah, they jump forward. They're not supposed to, though. Oh, he's starting behind the line in this one. He's confident. There you go. Have a walk out. Tell him his mum's left the oven on. Put him off. Go on,
Misses. Nah. Oh well, Mexico winning it. So if they win this one, they're on 6 points.
Yeah, they'll finish top of the group then, mate.
And I said to everyone, watch Mexico. They will be dark horses in this competition.
I still think Uruguay.
Uruguay are an elite team, though, in my opinion.
Eh?
They're an elite team, mate.
Elite?
Yeah. Like, to me, they're considered one of them good teams.
Yeah, but at the beginning of the tournament...
Mexico, I don't think you can class them as when I think Mexico and them, I think...
Yeah, but the way I look at it, mate, if you got like 10 people at the beginning of the tournament and said who's going to win, they'd pick France, Germany, Spain, possibly even Portugal, Argentina, Brazil. Uruguay wouldn't come under that. They'd come in the second tier, same as Mexico would. And then you've got like Saudi Arabia that have got no chance at all.
Saudi Arabia.
There has been a lot of penalties in this World Cup, mate.
Oh yeah, would you? I thought it was Bluebird.
Did you see the one yesterday that where he give the penalty, then checked VAR, and then changed his mind? I thought that took some balls to do. He did well with that.
What?
He made the right decision as well, in my opinion.
What's that one?
Where he changed his mind on the penalty.
Neymar.
Yeah.
How was that not a free kick, ref? He pushed him in the back, it fell over, no free kick. Shut up, man. Belgium for Dean.
He reckons Belgium.
Tell you what, man, they were class today. But again, in our group, we're playing very, very poor sides, let's be honest.
Hang on.
Oh! Joe!
Dean, they made Tunisia look like Saudi Arabia the other day. Today, sorry.
No, but that's what I'm saying in our group there.
We struggled against
Panama. We're hats and more famous in their country than their national team. That's a weak team, mate. That's a San Marino.
Boys?
Panama.
They're not as bad as
We're
San Marino.
hats are more popular in their country than their national team, mate. So you bring in a fancy hat and I'm going to go, Rob, that's class hat, mate. Daddy Ali's going to walk
So they're like fashion?
Yeah, but then Daddy Ali's going to walk past me and I'm going to go, yeah, but that's class. No, I'm sorry, mate. That's a San Marino team. It's a very, very weak team, is Panama.
Yeah, but they beat Tunisia, mate.
Do my preview.
They knocked 5 past Tunisia.
Who have?
Belgium?
No, I remember Panama.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying Belgium have got a brilliant shout for it, mate.
Belgium have, if Belgium start playing together like today, they played mint, but again, Tunisia really one of them class teams.
Belgium remind me of England. We had a brilliant squad, mate. Absolutely fantastic. We should have done a lot better. And they always fall down. Well, I'd say at the last hurdle, but England generally don't get even to the first hurdle.
Yeah.
Belgium, for me, are the same.
Belgium, one of them teams. I think didn't they finish third in 2014, something they were saying. Got third place, didn't they? Yeah, so...
Harrison, prediction for England-Panama. I'll cheat. It's going to be 1 or 3-0.
I'm going to go 3. I was going to say 5 in my preview, but I thought...
No.
It'll
be 1 or 3-0, mate, I think.
I think our toughest test yet's coming on Thursday night against Belgium.
But if we beat Panama, mate, it doesn't matter, does it?
Well, it's all the battle out for top spot, innit?
Exactly, but...
Well, that's what I'm saying, though.
Who's...
Huh?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's got to be at least 3 to 5-0 tomorrow. Surely. Panama are such a weak team, it's unreal. They really are a weak team. I only knew one player earlier. I was doing a preview and I forgot his name. I even said,
Don't know, it's... They need to beat us to stay in the tournament. Any hopes of staying in the tournament.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be a walkover, but it should bloody be. Who's going to win this Sweden v Mexico?
That'll be their last game, one in Mexico's last game.
Does Sweden even play Mexico? I don't think that.
Yeah, they're in their group. Is that their last game?
Yeah, it is their last game.
Mexico.
Mexico, mate.
Yeah, I reckon Mexico. Although, I feel like Sweden, Germany, it won't be easy for Germany tonight either.
I tell you what, there's going to be an half decent sized team going out of that group, isn't there? They have got the group of death then.
Mexico.
Mexico, Sweden and Germany in the same group. That means we're going to lose a decent sized team.
You're going to mix Sweden, Mexico or Germany?
That's possibly saying that Argentina, Iceland, Croatia. Iceland have got the short straw with theirs, like.
Why?
And so is Group B with Spain and Portugal in it.
Oh, that's a mess. That's a mess.
Yeah. It's a good group, actually, Germany's, mate.
Do you ever hear about Son? He went to Tottenham. When he got there, he had to return his Ferrari because it was red, and it clashed with the rivals Arsenal.
I don't like starting fights, poop loop.
What's that?
Why do British fans always like starting fights?
See, I think that might be the media. We're not that bad.
That's a stereotype, mate.
Yeah, but we're not that bad, those England fans. I mean, even Americans don't like us to call us party animals. I love me, I was there for 3 months, and I can tell you now, the Americans are a bit more wild than what us Englishmen are before we're even had a drink in us. And I'll my hands up and say that now, because that's whereabouts I go. But out in Russia, I was watching a guy called Fogden. You might know, you might not know who he is. He's, like I say, my subscriber count's gone up since he's been out there in Russia. But he made a video this morning, and he was saying there's been no Russian hooligans. And a guy stopped, he filmed it in his car last night. And his dad rode to the stadium, they're miles away from the stadium, couldn't get a taxi. Geezer pulled up the side of the road, offered him a lift, drove him to the stadium that was miles away, didn't accept no money because he said, the driver said, if you give me money, it's an insult. So he gave the free English travelling fans a lift, so the Russian lads aren't that bad. And I personally think it's media.
I think it's media.
And buys into all these stories and says, oh no, don't go to England in the summer, you'll get your head kicked in because all they do is drink and have a party.
See, we must have the only media in the world that goes out of the way to slate our own country. They do it on a daily basis.
Yeah, they do.
It's like when Wayne Rooney came on the scene, right? The public didn't need to know what his private life was.
Nah.
We didn't need to know what age of women that he liked to go with, or whether they were a grandma or not.
Yeah.
But the press absolutely slated the guy for it.
Oh yeah.
And then they wonder why he doesn't play well. Do you know what I mean? It's this. They do it all the time.
How can you play when the whole world's laughing at you? Don't get me wrong, it's not nice what he did. I don't stand by the actions of some people, but you know, I agree. The media, it does make things look worse than they are. And like I said, when they report on these Russian hooligans, how much in the news have you heard since it's been out there that anyone's died or anyone's out there kicked in by a Russian hooligan? Because it hasn't happened.
It's basically, mate, it's just a way of slandering Russia. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Does Rob know AJ wants to go on Big Brother? Mate, if I have a way of having him locked up in a house for X amount of weeks, I would be all for it. I'd actively pay for that.
As long as my YouTube videos are going out on a daily basis and I'm not missing no Boro games, I will happily go on Big Brother. But in my contract, I want 3 Palmos for a year. I want Rob to...
I won't be going in the Big Brother house. It's bad enough sat in the van.
I don't want Rob to join me. I want Rob to be waiting in the Borofantv van to give me a lift home after I come out of the house. Move at McDonald's, because obviously I like to meet with McDonald's. And a can of Carling. And that's all I want in my contract. Oh, and obviously some money be nice. 10k for Rob. 10k for
by the end of the year?
Yes.
1k,
innit?
What?
1k subscribers. Like, go, mate, what's your target at the end of the year?
I don't know. I don't like setting myself targets because I like to... I do to an extent, but I just like to see how far I can get things.
Yeah.
If I was to put a target on it, mate, it's going to be probably 15k subs.
But by the end of the year?
By the end of the year, if not more.
See, mine would have
That's
been
the bare minimum that I'd be happy with.
for me, for this channel, mine would have been a lot less.
What, for Borofantv? Are you mental, mate?
No, I'm not mental. I'm not even trying to sell it as a company. I'm just thinking, as you said before, it's rock hard to get your first 10k.
Mate, we get 200 subscribers a week.
No, I understand that. I get that. But mine would have been about maybe 9 to 10. It wouldn't have been 15. 9 to 10k.
We're on 6 now, mate.
Well, 5.9.
We're on 6.
Yeah, I'm on 6 now.
So if we're on 6 now, that's only 4,000.
Yeah.
And we've got.
That's what I'm saying.
And there's 6 months left of the year.
As a person that comes on the channel, if I've seen this channel on 10k by the end of the year, I'll be happy with that.
It's more other things rather than what you can see on the outside that.
What's that?
It'd be our target.
Great ball. Oh.
Yeah, there's it was the start of the month. We had a pretty poor start of the month. But if you actually go into more detail on them subscribers, mate, you'll find that it's about 200 a week. If you actually break them numbers down.
Oh, mate. I've had plus 93 this month.
Have you?
I'm pretty happy. That's the first time it's ever gone that high. Yeah.
Warm in here, like.
It's mental, mate. Look at the shoot. See, I don't think you can see it from there. That shoot up there and subscribers and missing the arrow. Compared to like other months and then like bang, just got a massive shoot in it, mate. Marvin Johnson, I'm getting it. I've just been given a tweet then. Looks like he's closing on a deal with Ipswich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ipswich Town's usually on, aren't they?
Oh, at least we've seen a goal. But we did say that we didn't want to see 1-0ers after the last game ended 5-2. Also, AJT's out delivering tonight if you want to get yourself some food. Who knows? I might be coming to your door to say, this is so-and-so. Cheers. I'm grateful you've opened up that window.
You are?
I'm grateful you've opened that window, mate.
Just getting warmer and warmer, isn't it?
Yeah, them lights, mate, don't help, do they?
No.
Oh, if I was going out there. Yes, Fred. Oh. And to me, Fred. Borofantv and to AJT, that'd be much appreciated. Oh, it's a great ball.
Fred, if you want to do that for us, mate, be overjoyed with that. Premier League next season. I think Cardiff. They're a shoe-in to go down. Sorry, Bluebirds TV, mate. I just it's not even the players that you've got; it's the manager. History's proven that he ain't a good manager in the Premier League at all. So that what I would do. It's not very loyal to him, but possibly change him in the summer because I think you're going to be in for a rough season. Other teams, I think Palace are always going to be kicking around about there, struggling away. I think you'll know that yourself, Bluebirds. I think Fulham will be okay.
Yeah.
I think Bournemouth might suffer this season.
I think Huddersfield, mate.
Huddersfield might suffer.
I think West Ham might, because West Ham struggle every year, and they remind me a lot like Sunderland.
West Ham are struggling in a number of ways. I know West Ham fans aren't happy at the moment.
With their owner and all that, innit? So
yeah, so it's
I think Cardiff 100% will.
But yeah, I do think Cardiff are going to struggle.
I don't know if Wolves will stay up. I don't know. So
if Wolves keep the team that they've went up with, they should be a mid-table team in that Premier League, mate, because they've got some class players, absolute belters.
I think Cardiff, because they're buying Championship players as well, Cardiff. They're not investing on like Premier League talent, if you like. So I think they'll go. Don't think West Ham will, but I think they'll be close to it personally.
Yeah. Do you know what? The Premier League's getting quite predictable.
Yeah.
It's the same teams season in, season out. Like, if West Brom didn't get relegated this season, they were going to be close next season and the season after. It's getting far too predictable.
For me, I'll say these, right, and these are the ones I'm going to stick with.
Dean, I've just said that, mate. Mid-table finish. As long as they keep the players, they have to keep their team, mate.
I'm going Cardiff. This is no particular Cardiff, Southampton, and
good shout.
Huddersfield. They're the three that I think will go. Huddersfield doing fantastic, and I ain't going to take nothing away from them.
Last season was the first season that all three teams that got promoted stayed promoted.
Yeah, stayed promoted. Yeah, that's what I think. Southampton, Cardiff, and possibly Huddersfield to drop. If Huddersfield, or it'd be Bournemouth.
Does that show the Premier League's getting weaker or what?
It's getting stronger, isn't it?
Yeah, but usually one of the teams that get promoted goes down.
Oh yeah.
So if the fact that all three of them have managed to stay up, is that just like?
Yeah, and also why should you the growth on your channel is mental. Yeah, Fred, crazy mate. I don't know if it's because I'm just doing my daily uploads, which obviously that advice came from the editor. So it was a daily upload, and I said, why do I need to daily upload? And he was like, cause AJ man, you need to upload more, you need to get this out. And I was like, nah, I don't.
I do tell him off when he doesn't upload.
And then he told me to upload, and now I daily upload.
And I also told him about tag words and making sure that your thumbnails are in full HD and.
But they're always not.
Just little bits of tips, little tips.
Yeah. So, thanks to the editor, really, wasn't it? And then, like
that does your channel, mate.
Yeah, what I'm saying, the advice, but I'm saying,
yeah.
That's why. So
they're going to go the same way Burnley did, mate. Except they're going to cheat to get how Burnley did it. They're just going to pay to do it, where Burnley, as much as I don't like them, as much as I don't like Sean Dyche, he's a fantastic manager, mate, and he's done a brilliant job with Burnley. And
good luck to Aberdeen.
I can see Wolves doing the same
I
thing.
hope Aberdeen smash them, but that'd be funny as they went 51 years ago to Europe, and then Aberdeen come along and beat them. That'd be so funny.
If Aberdeen beat them, they're out.
Yeah,
they're out.
It. Yeah. West Ham did that one year. They had to go to like Russia or somewhere, or Czechoslovakia or somewhere.
I remember Fulham doing it as well.
You remember they beat Juventus at Craven Cottage 4-1? They had never had none playing for Juventus, and they absolutely smashed them.
It was the end of the great Juve team, that though, wasn't it?
Was that Brian Ruiz, who plays for Costa Rica, scored in it? Believe it or not. Got any tips? Well, as like I said yesterday, hard work, determination to want to do well. Believe in yourself. I think that's the most important one you can say. For a person that's doing it by themselves, if you don't believe in yourself, how can you expect other people to believe in you? That's one of the main things. And I've been grateful. I've been lucky enough to have people around me who have given me advice and stuck with me. Even when I didn't want to continue YouTube in the early days, then people have stuck by me. So it's important that you believe in yourself, you follow your dream, keep doing what you're doing, and even if you don't see the success at the start, you're going to see it in the long run. So that's the most important thing to do, man. Keep believing in yourself. Stick to a topic. Pick a topic. Mine was football, and I've stuck to it. You know, people all the time try and tell me to switch a topic because that ain't going to get you far and all this sort of mad stuff. Keep doing what you're doing. And
make sure you pick a topic that you know actually something about.
Unlike me, who pick football, and I know loads about cycling. But yeah, these things happen.
Well, I'm glad this game's been as entertaining as the Belgium one this morning.
I've been on loads on how to get subscribers. AJT and Billy should do separate channel. Yeah, do you know what? Billy's one of them where Billy wants to make a YouTube channel, but I don't think he knows how to start it off straight away. And plus he gets, I I think he's at one of the major where, but I'm still a bit worried if his mates take the mick out of him. I think everyone gets when you do something like this. But I guarantee it's the most rewarding thing he'll ever do is doing YouTube. But yeah, Billy, I think eventually will probably get into it. But yeah, Dean, I'm with you. I can't stand Sean Dyche. I absolutely hate the bloke. Addison, I can't get on FIFA tonight, mate. I'm actually going out delivering food, yes. As much as you see me on YouTube, I do have to do other jobs as well. I'm going out with my sister's fiance. I'm going to go deliver some parmesans and pizzas and kebabs to the people of Teesside tonight at about 11:30, 12 o'clock. So depending on how I feel when I get back, I might come on. But like I say, the chances are I'm going to be out and about doing what I need to do. Just obviously delivering food. Yeah, Billy would do well, man. Billy's a good kid. He's a good kid. You know, so. But he's at one of them ages where he's afraid kids to take make out of him and stuff, so. Billy's a good lad, you know what I mean? He knows where his heart is and that, but. He will probably eventually get into it. He does enjoy coming on my channel and stuff, so eventually he will. And that's half time. Korea 0, Mexico 1. Wow, we missed the first game. We have to watch this one. This one hasn't been the most entertaining, I'll be completely honest.
Half time, is it?
It is. Right, before we cut it off, I'll answer the last two questions.
Yeah,
quick.
yeah, it's fine, man.
H-Dog says, alright lads, how's it going? HJT will be at 30 Leeds September 1st. I looked for when the fixtures came out. Yeah, man, listen, we'll be there 100%. And Dean, I get paid next Friday. So I'm going out on the Thursday night. If I'm about and I'm not delivering food on Saturday, I might. I'm not saying I will. Give me a Facebook message and I might come out and join you for a few, mate. Alright? But yeah, catch you guys for second half. Peace out.
Right, I'm just going to shot some Borofantv footage on for you. AJT's on there, his famous Leeds rant, his John Terry rant, and his Sunderland one's on there. Yeah, so just enjoy.
Guesty, Borofantv outside the Riverside. We're in the bag for the 4th round of the FA Cup. Beat Sunderland easy, AJT. Who do you want in the next round, AJT? Newcastle or Leeds?
You know, give us either or, because I guarantee Boro will slap them. Listen, if your Leeds come down, I look forward to it, as always. I look very much forward to Leeds coming down here. And Newcastle, if you come down, listen lads, we're going to slap you regardless. So, either or, I'm happy with either or. Home or away, by the way, because I enjoy going back to Ellen Road. You know, I'm going to enjoy going back there. I'll go to St James's, so either or, happy days.
AJ, great first half performance today. Both our strikers getting on the score sheet. 2 really good finishes.
Yeah, man. Like I say, very, very comfortable, very, very easy, which we all thought it would be. You know, it's only Sunderland. It wasn't exactly like it was a Man United side. You know what I mean? We're only playing Sunderland. Very B-Tech team. To be in this division, I don't know how they've managed to do that. They should be in the Conference North somewhere, but you know what I mean? They are in this division, so. You know, both strikers getting on the score. Obviously, both strikers getting on the score sheet. Glad to see Martin Borofantv get back on the score sheet as well. You know, he's been a bit off the pace recently. You know, last couple of games, but he came in today, got his goal, and you know he came close with a few other efforts. But you know, Gusted obviously he hit the shot and it trickled in the net. You know what I mean? And when it went in, you're just seeing all the Sunderland faces all dropping. It was a beautiful sight to see. Do you know what I mean? Because you know what I mean. Sunderland are trying to bring the atmosphere. The minute we score, it's like, oh, hang on a minute, yeah. Oh, yeah. Remember who we are, lads. We are Sunderland. You know what I mean? We can't really win a game. We are bottom of the Championship for a reason. So, you know, it was one of them. But listen, Boro were dominant. It was great to watch.
Do you feel, with Braithwaite going off on the hour again, do you feel as if he's still struggling for fitness from the original injury which he started the season with?
I thought he was injured a couple of games ago. You know what I mean? Obviously didn't play against Preston, and obviously everyone thought he was injured. And there they go. Back to Sunderland, you get me? Yeah, see you later. See you later, Sunderland, you get me? Bad team, man. Bad team, and I don't care who you had in your team today, whether it's your first start 11 or your flipping reserves, because listen, your team is a donkey club. And you're going nowhere, right? In fact, you're 24th as well, but you're going to stay for the rest of the season. Enjoy not moving anywhere and enjoy League One next season. Enjoy trips to like Wigan Athletic and that, whilst we're going to like Man United and that. Because let's not forget, you can't take the mick out of us for saying that we're going to go up. Because if you're just going down, and I mean down, I mean you can't get any further down. I mean imagine being bottom of the Championship. Imagine being bottom of the Championship. Because I don't know what that feels like. Because I support a good team. But imagine being a Sunderland fan. Imagine coming out the womb and imagine your dad stood there in a Sunderland shirt. Oh, get in there. You know what I mean? Why I man? I've got a son. He's a Sunderland fan. Flipping devastation, mate. Put me back in there because I don't want to come out. You know what I mean? Very, very disappointed if you are a Sunderland fan. Waking up on Christmas Day and realising that you got a Sunderland shirt and seeing your dad's face because he's dead proud of you. Then, oh, he's gonna wear a Sunderland shirt and I'm dead happy for him. Imagine the look on your face when you realise, bloody hell, I've got to be a Sunderland fan now for the rest of my life. Disappointment.
Second half, we seem to allow them to have a lot of the ball. Were you concerned in any way, or were we just chilling out till our next home game against Fulham?
Listen, I weren't concerned from the minute get-go. You get me? You know what I mean? They brought nothing. I mean, yes, they hit the bar, and that was about all they did. Very, very poor side in Sunderland today we played, but I mean, even the first team ain't great. So, you know, I expected coming in today. I said 4-0 before the game because I was just confident. You know, when you're playing Sunderland, you know, you're not playing a good team, and you know you're playing Sunderland. Got drawn to him in the cup, and I thought, well, you may as well just give us a 4th round spot now because Boro weren't going to lose this game. Simple as that. You know, Boro fans were class today. You know what I mean? Sang right through the 90 minutes. Got behind the boys. And like I said, man, give us whoever you want in the next round because I guarantee Boro slap them. You know what I mean? But listen, you know, it was a cup game. Boro turned up for the cup game, and we got to go happy having beaten Sunderland once again.
Tony Pulis, dull, boring, long ball game. We'll all be sick. 5 goals in. The excitement that Pulis has brought in 3 games, totally the flip side of what I've just said.
Well, yeah, I mean, I called him a G, and that's exactly what he is. Tony Pulis is a G, and I mean, Tony Pulis, whenever you want a Parmesan, mate, if you haven't had one before, come around my house, because I will happily buy you one. You know what I mean? We will sit there together and watch Match of the Day and that. You know what I mean? And EastEnders, if he watches it, I don't know if he watches it or not. I do want his trainers, though. I think his trainers are wicked. And like I say, man, Tony Pulis, he's almost like my long-lost brother, man. You know what I mean? He raves on the touchline like I would if I was the manager. He wears fancy trainers and that like I do. And yeah, man, big up Tony Pulis, but big up the team, man. Good win.
And put a great starting 11 out for us today, JC.
Yeah, you know, I thought Boro would. Honestly, I thought Boro wouldn't put out the side that put out. But like I said, but you know what I mean. Boro put out a very, very strong team, and it did surprise me. I thought we would see some of the kids in today. But you know, it shows you how serious he wants to take this competition. And it shows you how much he knew that this meant to the town. You know what I mean? Obviously, this is a big game for us. Big game for Sunderland as well. But obviously, they didn't turn up, Boro did, and like I say, man, we go through. Happy days.
Now we have to start and bag some points again next week, AJT. Is it good? Is it positive, or do we just have to ride with it and hopefully he is going to be the man who's going to get some consistency out of us? Well,
of course, it's one game at a time. You know what I mean? Obviously we know this in this league, but the aim is to push up the table now and get some points. You know, last time I played Fulham, it wasn't the easiest of games. You never got a few good players, including that Sessegnon. He tortured Christie last time we played it, so you know I'm expecting a tough game. But I'm sure Boro will pull through. But like I say, a run of consistency. I'm sure Tony Pulis will bring that. You know what I mean? He brought that today. He brought it against Preston North End, against obviously you know what I mean. So you know I think next game we go into it confident. Obviously coming off the back of a good win against the Scum. So yeah, going to Fulham full of confidence, man.
And on a serious note, AJT, who would you really like here or away in the next round of the FA Cup?
We've already cleared out, man. Leeds on Newcastle. I look forward to it.
AJT, thanks for coming on Borofantv.
See you later, Sunderland.
Guest day, Borofantv, I'm outside the hype row. I have Alan Pulis with me.
Yes.
How's it going, mate?
Well, my name's Alan, and I must say that my brother has done so well today. I was so disappointed. I was so disappointed with the way that Derby played. But it's all about the shoes, the cap, the coat. All together, it's about the outfit. If you've got the outfit, you can beat anybody. It's all about the outfit. Good night, God bless. I love you, Middlesbrough.
Well done, mate. Guest day, Borofantv, I'm outside the Riverside. We've been beaten 1-0 at home off the Villa in the first leg of the playoff, AJT. How's that making you feel tonight, mate?
Angry, upset, annoyed, everything you can think of coming into this game. We all knew how big it was. We know how big it was to get the advantage here, and we didn't do that, and we didn't take our chances. And now we paid the price for it. You know, it's going to be hard going away to Villa Park on Tuesday night with 44,000 villains sat around us singing the right out for the boys. You know, 2,000 Boro fans have got to go there and hopefully roar us onto a victory. But you know what it is? It's hard to see now because. Listen, there was what 29,000 of us in there, 27,000 Boro fans there singing our hearts out all game. We had chance after chance after chance in the first half, mate. But listen, man, Brits on had 3 chances in the first half. £15 million, right? This is when it matters, mate.
Would you say there were gimmies? Would you say there were clear cuts?
Mate, one of them went down on his chest and he put it over the top of the bar. The other one, he could have brought it onto his right foot and had a shot, but he didn't. He took it on his left and put it to the side of the net, mate. He had many chances in that first half, gets there. Me or you and anyone else could have put away in the back of the net, but he didn't. Right? And it's not good enough, man. Yeah, £15 million. That's when it matters. Then that's when it matters. Listen, it's sort of do or die now, isn't it, Villa Park? This game is the game that we had to win, right? Listen, put it this way: Villa score 1 at Villa Park. Do you see Boro come back from 2-0 down? Answer it.
I always believe AJ, because how I look at it, we haven't been beat at Villa Park yet this season, and we've been there twice.
I believe, mate. Listen, I always believe, but I'm frustrated more than anything. You know what I mean? We had chances in that game yesterday. They had one chance, mate, right, and they scored it. You know, I don't know if that was an error. I don't know if that was an error or whatnot. You know what I mean? But Boro had chances in that game, and we never took away. And then listen, towards the second half, as soon as they come out, you know, as soon as they come out the second half, they park the bus, and they're going to park the bus. We should have took the chances because now I feel that Boro might have to pay for it. Of course, I'm going to believe. Of course, I want to see Boro win at Villa Park, but I tell you now, it's not going to be easy.
Like you say, they stopped Traore today and stopped him in his tracks. And, you know, what we're going to have to do different Tuesday to either get Traore into the game or at least have another option.
Don't go sideways, please. Please, Boro, don't go sideways on Tuesday night. Actually get on the ball and actually go forward with it, right? Because the goal's that way. It ain't on the touchlines. Yeah, go forward, please. It was like, even today, I mean, this is the only day when I've ever questioned Tony Pulis' tactic changes or whatever. When he takes off Son Belongo and brings in Patrick Bamford, right? We cannot break them down Yeah, we can't break Aston Villa down. So I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take off a striker and replace him with another striker. I'm sorry, Tony, mate, but I can't agree with that change. Surely, if you're 1-0 down, right, you need a goal. Right? You need a goal because you got to think, right, if we go to Villa Park there with a draw, it'd be a lot more easy than what we're going there with 1-0 defeat. Yes or no? Correct. Right. So, you bring on Patrick Bamford to go alongside Son Belonga. Put two of them and just try and attack him. Traore today was outmarked, but let's not get me wrong. He played for Aston Villa beforehand. Aston Villa know what he's all about, mate. They put 4 players on him. Boro switched the ball. They were just a bit too quick for us. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Listen, like I say, man, Tuesday night now, Boro got to go and do the job. It's going to be hard. Boro don't make it easy for themselves. But listen, I mean, we're going to be there. The 2,000 Boro fans are going to be there. Like I say, we got, you know what I mean. As for fans, Boro are going to bring the noise. So tend to bring the bloody performance.
So what we're saying there now, AJ, is that Pulis was doing a Karanka. He was protecting a 1-0 defeat. But like you say, can he go there now and be more adventurous? Where we do have to go for it.
We have to go for it. You know what I mean? We have to go for it now. This is when it matters, Guesty, man. Listen, people say it's only half time. Okay, well, then in the second half now, then let's see a different Boro, man. Let's really go at Aston Villa, right? Because I know they're going to be buzzing all night long and all this because they feel like they have. Well, let's be honest. Let's be honest. They've got kind of like they've got 1 foot in the final. Let's be honest now. We've got to take that foot out of them. We've got to put both ours in the final. This is when it matters, Guesty, right? All season long, mate, 46 games, right, going up and down this country, right, lead to this moment now, right? Show what you're worth, brother. Show us, man. Just look at the fans today. Listen to the noise. Leo came and sat in the south stand in the second half. Come on. 2,000 of us are going to be out on Tuesday. Bring the noise and bring the performance because we want to go to Wembley, yeah? Boro want to be back in the Premier League, but we can't do it if you're going to play at and go sideways, like for like changes, yeah? Make the right changes and bloody get the victory on Tuesday, man. Come on.
John Terry really held strong today. He had them really well organised at the back, AJ. And like you say, it'd have been nice to see Bamford and the Son Belonga up front together.
He's an old man, mate. He would have crumbled. He would have crumbled, mate. I mean, I don't like John Terry purely, even more for the fact that the ball went out, they didn't clean it properly, so he fell on the floor. John Terry, mate, I don't like it, I'm going to be honest with you. And listen, Albert Dorman as well. Why the hell is he diving on the floor for? You see that right in front of the south stand? What are you falling on the floor for? 3 years in, it shows you exactly what Boro mean to him. Absolutely not if you're going to do that against us. Listen, man, I know you play for the opposite team and all that, and I get that you want to win, but don't do that to a club that treat you well. And that's for John Terry. Listen, put Traore up front, and I guarantee you this: if you put Traore up front on Tuesday night, he will retire on Tuesday night because you're absolutely crap, John Terry. Crap, mate. And guess what? I saw you crying, didn't I, in the Champions League final? You little baby.
AJ, are we still believing, mate? And are we still going to Wembley?
I'm still believing. Of course I'm still believing, man. I'll always believe, yeah? I've believed 23 years, man, in the Boro. I'm not going to stop now. Aston Villa, we're coming. Trust me, we're coming.
AJT, thanks for coming on Borofantv. Guesty Borofantv, I'm outside the Riverside. I have 4 very happy Boro fans here with me. We've beaten Millwall 2-0.
After Wembley, I don't know we're through. We're getting playoffs, wherever we get.
Selector, who's on the mark? I smoke the nectar. Job to the beat, I want to get ya. Who's on the mark? Millwall, you stink a poo. Whatever what you got to do. Millwall, you stink a poo. Say whatever what you got to do. I want to get him on a bit of a hardcore. Who's on the mark? I know you want more.
No, keep going.
Later.
My name is AJ. Hello. Hello. We are Boro boys. We are back. Stephen Badman's in here. See me, look. See me on the screen.
Yeah, the Leeds run's funny, Dean. He's just watched your Leeds run.
Yeah, just getting some of the comments now. Bro, give me a drink instead, please. Cheers. Yeah, Dean. Where would you going, man? Your night out and that? On what day are you up? As I'm out on the Thursday night, so if you're up on the Thursday, and obviously if you're Riker, let me know, because obviously I'm going out on Thursday night. And then I don't know what to do for the rest of the weekend, but I definitely want to have a drink with you because I've been saying for weeks and months that I'm going to go on a night out with you. And if next Saturday is the night we go out, mate, that's the night we go out. Let me know where you're going.
I'm just giving you these two options to take the mick at all. But you've got a choice of Coke Zero or Diet Coke.
Oh, is there not Sprite?
No, there's no Sprite. Or there's them energy drinks, but rough them things.
Yeah, Coke Zero, mate. Nice one. Cheers. So yeah, Dino, let me know what day you're coming up, or what day you're out and you're going out with, please. Actually, Billy could be BF. I don't know what you mean by that live football. The Leeds rant. Yeah, the good old Leeds rant. When someone's got to tell them what everyone else is saying in the stands. But I had the balls to get out and say it to him, didn't I? So, yeah, man. Someone had to say it, didn't they? You know what I mean? Steve Badman, we love you, Boro, man. Listen, Steve, man, we love your support, man. Honest. Red Hot outside and T-side Dave, we're on for a little kick about out there. Kirk, mate, you won't ever pop up. Mate, you got something to try and say to try and offend those Englishmen. Nice one, bro. Kirk's popped up, and I'll let you argue out with him. He's just being daft. Kirk came out and said the things he has to say to make himself relevant again. Thought on the Mexicans performing. Yeah, they're playing well, man. The Mexicans, they're a good team, they really are. I tell you what, though, I played in the Mexican League in America, and it's absolutely brutal. Like, the Mexicans are a dirty team. Dirty players, trust me on it. They don't half snap up your legs, like, let me tell you that much.
Kirk, I agree, mate.
Huh?
I agree, we did scrape past Tunisia.
Right.
It's hard to say whether it's coming home or not, because usually teams that start off slow end up finishing quite well, but yeah, Belgium do look better than us, mate.
Might look better than us, but listen, if we're...
But what football fan was going to argue that in the first place?
But
everyone knows Belgium are a good team and they should be playing better, mate.
Whoever finishes first or second, if we go through and they don't, say in the next round, then what? Do you know what I mean? But listen, Kirk, let me know how good Wales are doing in this World Cup so far. You know, unlike your mate Chris, or should I say Bluebirds TV, he's just talking about the football, being respectful. Whereas you're coming on here trying to prove points, mate, but it absolutely mean nothing. Belgium can beat Tunisia whatever scoreline they want. The main thing is England beat them, and that's all I care about. Now, we could have beat them 3-2, 4-3, 1-0. It wouldn't have mattered to me as long as we won, and we won, and that's all that matters, mate. Whereas Wales haven't beat Tunisia, because hang on a minute, they're not in the World Cup this year, so you just want to pipe down, take a seat, mate.
I don't know.
Simple
He's
as,
got a point though.
simple as, mate.
He's got a point though, mate.
Who has?
Kirk?
Why?
I still don't think Belgium will win it though.
Nah, no chance. England will win it.
They remind me a bit like Derby. You get there or thereabouts and then just bottle it. I hope we do beat Belgium. I'd take a draw though. I think a draw against Belgium would be a brilliant result.
I'm glad you beat Belgium 2 years ago. Because 2 years is a long time. So I'm really pleased that you managed to beat Belgium 2 years ago. It's a shame that you won't beat them this year. Because hang on a minute, Wales never qualified. So, Ireland beat you. And Ireland didn't even qualify. So what's that say about your national team? Sorry, mate. I put a full stop at the end of the sentence and I'm deleting in my head these messages.
I know this is controversial, but personally, I think Wales and England should be teaming up to make one national team. I don't want Scotland involved, they're just divvies.
Here he goes, look. The thing that annoys me is that England never come close to winning the World Cup or the Euros in years, so why is football coming home? Because we're very, very passionate for our national team, Kirk. The English get together no matter who we support club-wise. When England play, the nation comes together, mate, and we're a very, 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 very passionate country. We're well aware that maybe our team won't win, or should I say our national team won't win the World Cup. We might not win a Euro. But someone's had a go.
And to be fair, Kirk, right? The Football's Coming Home song was for Euro '96 when
Correct.
football, the tournament, Euro tournament, came home.
Yeah.
With England being the creators of football, that's where that song...
We were the creators of football?
Arguably, we're not.
Yeah, but realistically, yeah.
Generally, the general consensus is England created football, so therefore that song was for them. But the song's awesome, mate, so it's just caught on since.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. It's a good song.
The song's class,
Catchy,
man.
done by two good comics. Spot on.
Free. It's free singing.
Badil and Skinner, wasn't it?
Yeah, but free singing. Oh yeah, no, but yeah, but I get what you're saying. In the thing, there's like 3 actors, isn't there?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm waiting for the Southgate. I won't say Southgate out, mate.
To
We
be
aren't like
honest,
that as a national team, man. Our national team is... We're very, very proud of our national
what you need
team.
to remember, mate, is the press do friggin'
Yeah.
instigate a lot of this. It's like the fact that they were trying to criticise Sterling's tattoo because he's got a gun on, or a gun / T-Rex / Peter.
And then a
Crouch
week
on his
later, mate,
leg.
they're bigging up his tattoo on his arm of him stood outside of Wembley.
Yeah, but it's like, so what?
You know what I mean?
Leave the lads alone. Get behind them like every other country does. Do you see it in your papers, mate, when Wales are doing something? Do they criticise them every step of the way? Because I'm sure we seem to be the only country that has that.
Yeah. But like I say, if we don't beat Belgium, it won't surprise me because Belgium are a decent team. They really are. And that's it. But listen, if we beat them, again, it's all about being grounded. It's only our third team playing in this World Cup. It's all about getting to the final and winning it. Do you know what I mean? It's not over. You know what I mean? We haven't won nothing until...
We might not even qualify out of this group yet.
That's it.
It's still up for debate, mate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, debate. Still up to the results. Yeah, I know, mate. It's always been like that. And Dean, I totally agree, mate. I wish that the World Cup didn't exist at the moment because I really want to crack on with Boris' season, mate.
And Vivo Football, I'll try my hardest, mate,
Yeah.
Dean, mate, let me know your details of your night out next week because I need to know. Whilst trying to stream it would help me out a lot. If you would let me know what day you're down in Teesside and what day you're going out on the drink, please, so we can arrange a date, mate. And me and you can go out and sing Boro songs together in the town at 3 in the morning.
And I tell you one thing, right? All these other football fans that are watching from different nationalities, right? Change the rules of international football to you can only play for the country that you play in their domestic league, then try beating us. We'd be unbeatable.
Yeah.
We have got the best league in the world, the Premiership. The best players playing there.
Hazard, De Bruyne.
Do you know what I mean? then try coming at us saying, oh yeah, you're a crap, this, that and the other. It's just the way it is at the moment, mate. Our league takes precedent over international.
Yeah.
Sad, really, but roll on next season. Dean, it's going to be a nightmare when Qatar have got the World Cup, mate. And it's coming up to Christmas, the best time for football in the year. And then we're going to go and watch World Cup.
Sorry about that there, Rob. I had to interrupt you there, mate. Did you see that chance?
You what?
Did you see that move there, look? Gets it, strikes it into the box. Brilliant save. Brilliant save, that. Look at that again, look there. Wow. One hand away from it as well.
I'm all for the season to start, mate. I'd much rather Boro win the FA Cup or the Premier League than England win the World Cup.
What games on next Saturday night, Rob, on that board?
Cheers live, mate. I love being called deluded. You what, mate?
What games are on Saturday, next Saturday on that board?
Next Saturday.
Yeah. Rob, I mean, Dino, I'm going to find out now, mate, whether or not I can be there.
Saturday, is that the 7th of July?
Yeah, it will be.
Winners of I don't know, man.
The group winners of what group?
51 and 52 apparently. That's what it does.
Is that what it says?
W51 and 52.
And now week 51, week 52.
Don't know, mate.
Did it tell you on the BBC website on your laptop? But yeah, Dino, listen, mate. When I know who W51 and W52 are, I'll let you know, because like I say, I've been saying for weeks and months, I'll come on and drink with you. Dino, if I've got the money, mate, as always, the money's a big factor. If I've got that, because obviously it's my birthday as well in July, so I'll see what the crack is. And he should have chipped him there to score.
Kirk, I'd be happy getting in the quarters, mate. I'd be happy. Do you know what I mean? I think that's the level of my expectation with England now.
I don't see, Kirk, I have to disagree. I can't say we're going to be a one-man team. You've got the likes of Dele Alli in your team, Jesse Lingard coming through, Raheem Sterling, Harry Kane. We have got different dimensions to our team.
England's team is getting better. Our youngsters have just won the World Cup, mate.
Loftus-Cheek's coming on.
It's looking promising for the future, but we're still in a transition stage at the moment, I think. We're still getting rid of our late 2000 players and early 2010s. They're still filtering out, and
I think, no, I mean, Kirk says that about our team. Look at Wales. You rely on Gareth Bale. Let's be real. Innit, though?
I'd still have him in the England team.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying, you can't say that we're a one-man team with Harry Kane. You're a one-man team with Gareth Bale. If he doesn't play, you're knackered. Do you know what I mean? So, can I see Rob, because I don't think I've seen him before? Do you want to put your outfit on the other night, Rob?
1 second.
Rob, I'm afraid you are deluded in that you believe England have the men to satisfy the needs of... Oh, mate, let's keep it clean. Are you going to put your outfit on?
No, I'm opening this window as well.
Oh, you won't come on. That was a good shot that from Vela. It's over the bar. Yeah, we'll be the 7th next Saturday, won't it?
Do you know what? I've lost track of the day, what it is now.
It doesn't feel like Saturday today, either, to me.
No, because we always work on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
But we're not out and about.
Yeah, it's the 7th.
Just letting everyone know, sitting in an office all day is boring as hell. We're used to going out and about and doing stuff, and I think it's been a case of the last few games have been terrible, which has made it more boring.
I agree.
I think you should just watch us play football on a field. Might be more exciting. Gutted we didn't go live for that Belgium game this earlier on today, mate.
This could have been our last game, mate. Like around the sun.
We could have been going home, couldn't we?
Yeah.
I tell you what, would feel like a Saturday Bluebirds. Use on your way down to Arsenal or somewhere like that. and us are now away to Millwall.
Yeah.
Who have you got first game?
Who they got? They're away.
Cardiff. I'm sure he's already told me.
I think they're away at someone, I think. Aren't they away like Man United or something like that? Something like that.
No. Palace have you got?
Yeah, mate, Palace actually,
I'm
yeah.
sure he told me the other day. Sorry, Bluebirds, who have you got again, mate? Because I know you told me, but I forgot.
Oh no, next Saturday is the 30th of June.
Is it?
Yeah. And it's the Group C winners versus the Group D winners, and Group A winners versus the Group B seconders.
Saturday then, mate.
Yeah.
Is going to be...
It's A, B, C and D, mate, so you want to look at it. So it's the Group A winners on the night against the Group B, second place.
Hang on, mate. Wednesday. There isn't a game next Saturday.
No, they've got to be. It's the 30th of June.
Yeah, there isn't one.
No, is it?
There isn't a game.
Round of 16, there has to be. It's there on the BBC Sport website.
When round of one, yeah, you're right, mate. Last 16.
So the 3 o'clock game's the Group C versus the Group D second place. So when do we play if we go through?
Boro win the Premier League. No questions asked, mate.
What group are we in? Group
Away
F?
to Bournemouth. Oh,
Are we Group G?
Yeah.
So we will play next Monday night on the 2nd of July if we get through the round of 16. We will play either on the Monday if you win the group. We'll play 7 o'clock, or if it'll be the 3 o'clock on the. Oh no, it'll be. Either it'll be the night game, it'll be the Monday or Tuesday.
Skillers. AJT might be off his nut, right? He might be mental. But Kane could play for Barcelona, mate.
Yeah, he could.
He's the top goal scorer in Europe. I'm sorry, mate. He could go and get in any team he wanted. As a striker, he's prolific at the moment. Yeah. And I think if you argue otherwise...
2-0.
2-0 Mexico, who scored?
Hernandez
just scored for Mexico.
It's a great goal.
Mate.
He gets it through the middle, drives, gives off to the left-hand side, puts it back behind the defender and puts it in. South Korea never won their last game, either did they? So they could be out.
Kirk, you could get off to a right good start with that, mate. You should be looking for 7 points out of them. Hang on. They're away to Bournemouth. First game.
Home to Newcastle.
Home to Newcastle.
That's a trek for them Geordies, mate.
Yeah.
Enjoy that journey, lads.
And then away to Huddersfield. I would expect 6 points minimum out of them two, like.
Could get 9.
3. You could get 9.
But mind you, Newcastle, they always seem to beat the teams that come to them, don't they?
Dean's just said, I'd rather Boro win a league game than England win the World Cup. Every 3 points is vital. I love that, Dean, mate. I'd probably agree as well.
Yeah. Tell you what, mate, Mexico here are smashing the teams away. They dominated this game. I know it's only South Korea, but the last game was Germany.
I know. I hope Germany get beat tonight.
So they're on 6 points down Mexico, so they're pretty much through.
They are through, mate.
Well, who did Sweden play South Korea, didn't he, in the last game? What did that end? He's on the board up there.
You are?
It'd be on the board up there. What did Sweden and South Korea end last time?
Sweden 1, South Korea 0, mate.
So, Mexico through. South Korea are out then, aren't they? Let's be real. Because one of them's going to win tonight, either Germany or Sweden. South Korea are out there, let's be real.
Mexico are definitely through.
Mexico through.
Hopefully, if Germany draw tonight,
yeah,
I'm sure they're out. No, they've got 2 games.
Yeah, but they're on 0 points, mate. They've only got 1 game left after the night, mate. So yeah, Sweden get a draw tonight and go to 4 points.
Sweden get a draw tonight, Germany are out.
And go to 4 points. Germany have to win tonight.
Yeah,
they have no choice. They've got to win.
Hang on, no.
No, that's right. Because South Korea are on 0.
Yeah, but
Germany are on 0.
No, because then Sweden could lose their last game, and Germany could So if Germany draw, they'd be on 1 point.
Yeah.
And then they've got 1 game left after that, so they'd be on 4 points.
Yeah,
but
so
it
Sweden
all depends on goal difference.
If Sweden win tonight, and Mexico have obviously won this game, that's if they keep all the lead. Mexico and Sweden go through, and Germany and South Korea go home. That'd be the funniest thing ever. Germany don't go through. Even if we don't win the World Cup, I wouldn't be bothered. If we go through and they don't, that'd make my World Cup.
Kirk, what the worst thing about getting promoted to the Premier League is, if you it's going from winning most of your games to losing most of them, and I think that's the hardest thing to swallow, to be honest, other than life.
What's that?
He's saying in the Premier, I'm expecting to lose almost each game, so anything but a loss is a bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets horrible though, mate. It does, it really does. It's like, by the end of that season, I was thinking, I'm glad we're back in the Championship. At least we'll see us win most of the time.
Yeah, it was just depressing in the Premier League.
It was depressing.
After a while, I was just getting beat every week. You thought, this is a nightmare.
It was the way we got beat every week, I think.
And
we didn't go out there and attack teams, and that's what I think we should have done.
And we only have 1 away win all season.
Yeah, we should have went out fighting. And thanks Sunderland for giving us that.
For who?
Sunderland.
Yeah, Sunderland, yeah. Home and away, wasn't it?
Huh?
Home and away.
Yeah.
We beat them at home that season as well.
How long do you think Warnock will last with you then, Kirk? Do you reckon he'll be sacked by Christmas? I do.
Also, it's 2-0 to Mexico. That's his football stand.
What did you think of Malky Mackay?
Oh, man.
Character, wasn't he? And that must have done your heads in. The owner just deciding that you're not going to be wear that coloured strip anymore, mate, and just change it. Change all your seats and everything.
Yeah.
And what was it? His excuse was because people that play in red, is it? Yeah, he said teams that play in red are more successful than teams that play in blue.
Oh, he said?
That was the reason he changed their kit and the stadium. He wanted to change all the seats in the stadium and everything.
So the teams are more successful at playing red?
Yeah. So red teams are more successful than blue teams.
That's a bit of one of them statements that you just don't make, do you?
Correct me if I'm wrong there, mate, but I'm sure it was something along them lines. Whole season, because if it looks like we are going down, he will be the best guy to take us back up.
Yeah, well, we weren't in a game and Crank got sacked, mate, but everything's happened.
I think that about Cranker, mate. We did an awful job in the Premier League, and I think once that January window went, you need to stick with that manager because we would have went straight back up this season. There's no question about that, mate. We'd have probably let in 2 goals all season. Over exaggerating there, but we'd have let in little amounts of goals because up until Karanka got sacked, we had the 5th best defence in the Premiership, mate.
Yeah, we did.
And the worst goals. If
Yeah,
we learned to score more, we'd have been mid-table.
Yeah.
It's just getting that balance. But I think we should have kept Karanka because he would have got us straight back up.
I don't man's up though and say I was one of them that was asking for him to go.
No.
No, honestly,
I don't think it was, mate.
I'm not proud of saying what I said, but I hold my hands up and say, because I know a lot of fans out there say, oh, no, whatever. When many fans in Boro did, everyone was calling for him to go. Not everyone, but the majority. And it's only because I was sick of watching us get beat every week and watching us not attack teams that I thought, you know what, it's time for change. The change came, maybe it's a bit too early. He brought in his mate Steve Agnew, who then got us relegated. He knew nothing about these teams we were playing. He didn't have a manager in him. He took us the whole city away in his press conference. The cockiest I've ever seen a manager in my life. Oh, don't worry, I've been at all before, I know everything about it, I know exactly how they play and everything else. Took us the whole, I went to that game, we 1-0 up in about 2 minutes and I thought, okay, maybe we're going to smash these. Within 30 minutes, we were 3-1 down.
Yeah.
That's when you knew there and then the quite ground. It's done.
I missed Cardiff, Dean, but Guesty and AJ had loads of respect for the Cardiff ground staff. They said we were fantastic, so nice, so helpful.
Dean, yeah, tell you what, yeah, you know what, Dean, it was class. But obviously, I remember seeing Dean, and he was sat right near all their fans, right in the top corner with his daughter. I gotta say, man, his daughter's a funny little girl. I gotta be honest, but no, Cardiff away was class. Like I say, man, as soon as we turned up, we got there for what, 12:30, met Maddo and them. He was actually, you know what, that was crazy actually. BBC T's pulled up in front of us.
Yes, it's true, Z5.
It's not true. And we went for a walk on the stadium, Cardiff City Stadium. We went right round it all. And people were even stopping me and just having a word with me about the Boro and all that. And everyone was dead nice and polite to you. And then, like I say, me, Guesty and Gavin, that went and stood outside the stadium. And even all the fans were having a laugh with us and that, and the mascot was coming out. And everyone was dead nice down in Cardiff. And then, no, I'm not being funny. You walked out of the away, almost, obviously, we're about to go to the metal gates. You walked out of them, went down the road, turned right, turned left, turned that way. The Millennium Stadium was there. There was 2 roads, almost like 2 rows of houses, and then Millennium Stadium was parked in the middle of the houses, mate, just sat there, and I was like, whoa, like, this is mental, this. And yeah, Anthony Joshua was fighting in the Millennium that night. It was great.
That Bluebirds, that was the highlight of the day for Boro fans, because that's all they came home talking about. That's the only thing they want to remember from the game against Hughes, because it was terrible. It was really bad.
Oh yeah, it was a boring game.
Not for Hughes. Hughes won. Hughes got the 3 points. Doesn't matter how you get it, but you got it. One sec. Oh, Bullet, I'm just going to show you the TV, mate. Just bear with me 1 second. It's just there. Samson, spot on. I hope that did it for you, buddy. But there you go.
There we go.
Shot of the TV.
But yeah, like I say, man, I was a bit good that Cardiff got promoted because it is a nice place to go. I'm hoping Swansea's nice. And that isn't me trying to be whatever.
Yeah, you've changed how you've typed that now, haven't you? It's cheating, that, mate. Whoa, I can help you out with that one as well. Sorry, AJ.
What?
Wants to see the game. There's the game for you. Whose ball? I'm sorry, mate. We don't have to write.
Because the camera wasn't even right either when you put it back on the stand. You have to put it. Like, hang on, wait until it gets back round and I'll tell you what to do. That would do it. Oh, mate, what's wrong with it?
You are?
What's wrong with it?
No. I'm just adjusting. Let's get a better shot now. Just adjusting the camera, everybody. Sorry if everyone's feeling a bit sick. It sounds like you've just said some of the commentators said. Crack on. Is that satisfied you? Oh, Bullet 88. See you later, mate. I take it he was foreign.
That's
Bye.
Cool. Wait, doesn't the camera need to be a bit higher now?
Why?
Is that a different shot? It was a different shot the last time. It's on a slant, isn't it? Oh yeah, it is. Well.
What?
The camera's.
Not according to this screen, it's not.
Is it not? Cool.
I don't know why we're not getting many Tuesday night games,
Yeah,
but
'cause they're not-
we
yeah.
have got Ipswich away on a Tuesday night, mate.
Which is a joke. It's leave it, mate. It's alright. Just if you look at my screen here, I know you can't see it, but because like where I was before, I had loads of like gap here. I think the camera's like a bit further down there.
Oh, I know why that is. Don't worry about that.
But no, because there's a game on every single week, isn't there? Every single day of the week, isn't there?
I believe so, yeah.
Is that Premier League and Championship, or is that the Championship? Because I think we have 3 games on a Wednesday.
There you go, mate.
I agree. Hey, Jack Dog, we have to start making transfers very, very soon.
Yeah, you have to remember though, mate. World Cup's on.
It is, but I agree there. I mean, mind you though, in a month's time, it's what, the 23rd of July. And we might have signed a handful of players by then, mightn't we? So, I mean, what have you done here?
What?
I'm zoomed right out now.
No, that's right. That's how you were before.
I was zoomed in.
You were like that before.
I will, because you couldn't see this.
Huh? You could.
I was just there. It was there upwards. Remember, I was zoomed right in, bro.
Swear to God.
I promise you, I was zoomed
Why
right.
doesn't he be the cameraman?
It was there, mate. Right there.
There you go, mate.
Which way was my hand?
Zoomed in enough for you now.
Which way was my
Is
hand?
that close enough for you?
Yes.
Man move.
Hang on, too far. No, it was here. Where was my hand?
It's staying there now, though.
Is it there?
Yeah.
My big belly wasn't in shot last time.
Yeah, but as I've told you many times, I'm not a magician.
If my big belly's in shot, I'm not going to feel very comfortable. It's just coming back now. You just see me beard, mate.
Yeah, teams are reluctant to sell during a World Cup, mate, because a player that goes to the World Cup that could be worth 1 million could have an absolute belter of a World Cup and add another 20 million to his price. So you don't see many big transfers happening before or during a World Cup.
You seen that from Kirk, English press, and
yeah, I agree with it, mate. And what bugs the life out of me is why the hell is that salute still called the Nazi salute? It's some idiot putting their hand in the air. Get over it. It does me head in. Because the Nazis did that years ago. People aren't allowed to put their hands up now. In fact, a guy that taught his dog to do a Nazi salute is in prison.
yeah, I seen that.
It's like, hold on, British justice system.
I was teaching
Are you off your nuts?
Who?
The police?
I was touching.
And prison, the prosecution service.
If I'd have carried on that sentence, then it would have sounded very, very wrong. But I was teaching, not touching. I was teaching my dog. I said the wrong one. I was teaching my dog this morning to do this. I was doing this to him. He lifted up his paw and he kept doing that. I was teaching him how to knuckle touch our patch, and he looked at me. When he stood up, and I got him to do this, I touched his leg, and he went. I went, that's the one. And we did that for about 10 minutes, and in the end, he was doing that. Every time I went up to his leg, and then when that was my hand, he was going touch, touch, touch. Yeah. So teach dog how to knuckle touch. It's pretty good. Because then you feel like bros when he stood next to you. You think, I don't mess with me. I got my dog with me, haven't I? Even though he's only a little Jack Russell, he can still bite your head off, can't he? Vicious little thing, right, Jack Russell. Even though you can just pick him up from the back and just up in the end, they can't attack you. It's still whatever, innit?
Yeah, they do, mate. They do. The media is awful. I'd sacked a lot of them. Fake news. And until this year, yes, I think we do have the most pressure. Brazil have a lot of pressure, though.
After the Raheem Sterling stuff came out, and all that, you know what I mean? That's when I thought to myself, right, but listen, I mean, I've been watching a lot about the England camp, and they were saying at dinner time and all that, do you know what I mean? All the England players are sitting on the dinner table. Not one of them has a mobile phone out. You don't have a mobile phone out. You sit there and you talk to each other. And I mean, you can see how together they all are, and that's the important thing about these tournaments is no one's better than the other person because one of them plays for Leicester, the other one plays for Man United, or man plays for Man City and just won the league. It doesn't matter, mate. You're England, come together. You know what I mean? That's what I think's important about it.
And one more thing, right? You're at Ipswich Town. Looks as though you've got your player from us, mate.
Yeah.
Johnson's definitely looking as though he's signing for you.
I'm getting a lot of tweets. I'm getting a lot of inboxes on Twitter telling me Marvin Johnson's heavily linked. Yeah, Jack, I agree. Goals have been full of goals. Games have been full of goals, should I say? And it makes a bloody change. I mean, see him then. Hey, you see that substitution then? Even after the pitch touchline did that.
He wants to be arrested. Yeah, he wants to be careful. He'll get arrested for doing a Nazi salute.
That's nuts, that, you know. Yeah, I agree.
We don't get anywhere because of that, mate. Cheers, Ipswich Town, you too.
See
Can't
you.
wait to come. Mate, we have to travel all the way down to your ground on a Tuesday night.
October the 2nd. So if you want to come, like I say, man, meet us. Come meet us at the weekend or whatever, because last time we went to Ipswich, we had a nice walk around, didn't we?
I don't think Dele Alli will start on Sunday.
He's injured, he's out, he can't play.
He was training today, mate.
Was he?
Yeah. I don't think he'll start, and I tell you what, I not only would I drop Ashley Young, I'd probably drop him off the biggest tower in Moscow, because he's terrible.
I'd let him go home, like I'd say, get yourself away, mate.
I would. I'd make him the water boy. That's what I'd do with Ashley Young.
I'd rather call up George Friend, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I would, mate. I'd rather call up George Friend's brother.
Yeah.
If he had one.
Or his dad used to play football back in the day. Even his dad actually used to play at the same football club when he made it a pro, George. His dad was a pro or something, but apparently he wasn't a very well known lad. And he played for Bath United or something like that, he was.
Yeah.
And them two played together, down south. Then George moved up to somewhere else, and then he went somewhere else, and then he went to Doncaster, and then Boro picked him up. But he's played with his dad for ages. Because his dad was a captain, mate, and he played with him, played with his son, he was that bad.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, do it, man. I want to get into that fan park though, because you have a fan park outside of one of your main stands, and they had all the FA Cup winning team and all that, and we couldn't get in because we were wearing Boro shirts. Do you remember? Were you there? Yeah. Do you remember? So if we wear our different shirts on top of our Boro shirts, we can get into the fan park now. Tell us how good it is actually. You must know what I'm talking about, the fan park.
Yeah, but they might not have that every game though, mate.
Oh, let us know it's every game, because we don't know, do we? Be good though, I mean, listen, it's a Tuesday night, it's a hell of a journey to do. I don't know how many we'll sell, I doubt we'll take many. I'll be honest, I doubt we'll take many up with us to Ipswich, but it's a hell of a journey. Start Rashford ahead of Sterling. See, I'd go two up front and put Kane and Rashford up front. I thought he made a difference when he came on the other night, Rashford. And Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek's got to be given an opportunity.
I like Rashford.
When he comes back to England, Loftus-Cheek after this World Cup, he'll fly off for someone big someone big will buy him. Liverpool or someone.
You right, Sol and Patch FC?
Now then, Sols.
Do you reckon that's Sol off Better Call Saul?
Off what? Sol Cal, mate.
Lara Kistesh. Don't be saying that, bro. YouTube, just take you down.
Was what, 3 minutes ago? This one's been a bit entertaining, second half. But looks like South Korea are going home. Shame, good team, but just don't have what it takes. Look at the Mexican fans there, they're going nuts. I've got to be honest with you though, some Mexicans, I have a good friend in America, and if he's watching this, I doubt he is. He's probably not. But he's ever watching this, Carlos Ramos is his name.
James Morrison has been rumoured to come back to Boro. I don't want him. And yeah, the fan parks don't open on the night games, mate.
That's a shame. Both for his decent game, because I enjoyed it, which I thought was class last time.
Yeah.
And if by any chance in the pipeline that we might be stopping out visiting.
One problem I did find with Ipswich.
Too expensive for drinks?
There was no smoking, so I had to have a fag in the toilets, mate.
Oh, well,
if you can get that sorted for me next time.
Well, that gets revealed now.
And Birmingham. Birmingham, I hated it every minute of going to Birmingham. Why? Because the ground staff were idiots, right? There was no smoking in there, so yet I had to find the toilets again. Do you know what I mean? It was crap. And And we got a parking ticket. So I genuinely hated Birmingham, mate.
But we did win.
Yeah, we won.
Was there no smoke detectors in the toilets, by the way?
I don't know, mate. But I know there was about 20 of us.
So
all like thingied in a corner, mate. And there was lookouts and everything.
What did you do? Waff out with your hand, the smoke? How was it?
Transfer news, Chelsea are back in for Adama because they fear they're going to lose Willian and Hazard. Was it? AJ?
What?
It was Hazard and Willian the fear.
Sorry, I was reading Ross's comment, but yeah, Willian and Hazard go, they need to get Adama. Imagine Adama though, and Victor Moore's on the same wing. That pace is another level, man. Ross says, I like Trippier, but I don't think he's a bad player when he plays. No, I like him.
Trippier's a good player.
He's got his family out there at the minute, actually watching him. Rob is speaking the truth.
Mate, one thing about me is I always speak the truth.
He's a very truthful guy.
Probably why I don't go on camera, to be honest.
Yeah, we do have fans on going there to watch the match tomorrow. You watch England, you cannot. Ah, fair enough. We can't go tomorrow then to watch England game in Ipswich. To be fair, if you're going to go to Ipswich and watch the game, we'd have to set off now. to be there for midnight just to make sure.
If we're going to go to Ipswich to watch the game, mate, we might as well go to Russia.
Yeah.
It's only a few extra hours in the
Well, it's 5 hours there, 5 hours back. So you have to about the same sort of distance.
No, but I think Ipswich was my possibly second favourite away day of the season.
My favourite was Derby. Was it yours?
Mine was Derby, yeah.
Derby was class. Yeah, it was wicked.
And I tell you why, mate. Because of Unbelievable Jeff.
Yeah, and
he
Mo
was a
Bettich
legend,
finally scored. And Rob been saying it for weeks that he wanted Bettich to score. And then when he scored, it went absolutely ballistic in that away end.
I don't want Morrison, mate. Same as I didn't want Downing. I don't believe in going back in for players that you've already had. Because the way I look at it, Downing now, he's waiting to end his career now. So he's never going to get better than what we've already seen of Downing. Same as James Morrison. You're only going to get the back end of his career, mate. And we do need a player.
I can agree with that, actually.
I like up-and-coming players as opposed to players that... I'm going to contradict myself. Other than Peter Crouch, I'd have Peter Crouch. But I like players that are starting to come into the peak as opposed to past it. Gives you more exciting football.
Do you think Brentford would be... Oh, mate, Brentford was the worst... It's the worst ground I've ever been to in my life. I'm not just saying to be horrible. York City was better than Brentford. I'm not joking. I'm so pleased that they're building a new stadium because I'll be honest with you, how their fans can sit there and go to Portaloos for toilets, it's unbelievable.
Birmingham had the same problem though downstairs, mate. Birmingham had porta blocks.
Yeah. Yeah. Brentford, you turned up there and I'll give it to them. The scenery, there was four pubs on the corner. And one of them being in Green Street. Now I went to the pub that was in Green Street, you walked in and it's proper off the film, you know, it's proper good because you think, oh, hang on a minute, I'm actually in a set here. That was obviously inside a famous film. You go to the stadium and there was a car parked. So basically what happened was, the turnstile, there was 3 turnstiles. And they had these stupid, big red, like, circle metal bollard things coming out. So when you went in, you had to, like, suck yourself in to walk around these stupid red bollards to get into the ground. When you got into the ground, you study like this, right? There's 3 little concrete steps. And there's a bar that's no bigger than where I am now. Hey, I'm not joking. There's one person in it in this bar. Don't sell alcohol, so you can't get no booze. They only sell water and occasional soft drink. Oh, that's a great goal. Son.
2-1.
Son.
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 No, Son. S-O-N. Son.
I know, I'm taking the name.
Oh, good
Yeah,
goal.
but how do you spell son? As in,
Son.
I've got a son.
Son is S-O-N. Son.
Yeah, but how do you spell son? I've got a son.
S-O-N.
Right, so it can be said either way.
That's a great goal, that.
It was a good goal, that.
Takes it in on his left foot and strikes it beyond the number 3 and an out. Oh, that's a great hit.
Tyler, see, right, I don't know why Karanka walked out, but I also don't agree with players ganging up and going to the chairman, and then the chairman siding with the players, because then what you end up with is Chelsea. So when John Terry and Lampard, I hate player power in clubs, mate. Your chairman should back your manager no matter what his decision, and if he can't back him, sack him. That's it. Simple as. You don't listen to your players at all. That's the manager's job to deal with. If players aren't wanting to play properly for that manager, that's the player's problem, not the manager's. I reckon players get too much protection now.
I'll tell you a bit more Brentford. Should I carry on the Brentford story or should I drop it?
Yeah, go on.
So, right, this is what you'll know, Rob, right, when we go to Brentford. So there's 3 concrete steps, right? It's 3 turnstiles here.
Yeah.
If you've got anything attached to your phone, you have to put it in a plastic box. You can't take, so if you have a selfie stick, plastic box. Phone case, plastic box. You can't take nothing attached to your phone in the, you stood up. You know when you get to you stood up. They have lights on that go off as soon as the kick-off starts, so it's pitch dark in here, you can't see you. Obviously you can see stuff, but it's very, very dim. 1 by 1 person, no alcohol. They have little metal stairs going up to the away seated area. They have 2 toilets here. We actually had genuine toilets, us. You go into the stand-up area, you walk down, and you look into the stadium, 1 tier all the way around, and you look into their away end, look into their home end, you can see the back of it, you can see the main road, you can see the Portaloos that don't have toilets in the home end. We did, anyway, we had toilets. They don't on their side. Yeah, Brentford away, worst ground I've been to.
I always fear going to play Brentford.
Why?
Because they always give us a good go.
Yeah, they do. The batter us every time we play.
Every time we play us.
Yeah.
But we must be their bogey team.
Oh, yeah.
Because they absolutely batter us from start to finish, yet we always come out with the win.
Yeah, or a point.
Yeah. I've seen that so many times.
Mental, innit?
Yeah.
Do you think we need a playmaker? We do need a playmaker. We have got Derby County, the second game of the season away. Class Derby. Get Janino, mate. Alright, Matty Groves, a good mate.
And that's it, everybody.
Should I wear my famous hat tomorrow? I mean, big one.
Yeah.
I've got a massive England hat with jingle bells on top of it.
Yeah, they didn't have no women's toilets, Jack.
I thought it was. Didn't have any women's
Yeah, they had no women's toilets, mate. And there were the porter ones downstairs. They had like 1. And there was a massive queue of women waiting for them. They were all
Ipswich is messed up, wasn't it? Because they had 2 concourses. They have the concourse where you walked into, and then the one downstairs.
Yeah, the one downstairs. Ipswich Town.
Yeah.
The downstairs concourse in your place is class, mate.
It was mental.
We've got video footage of that going absolutely mental in there. There was a guy that looked like Tony Pulis.
Yeah.
It was on someone's shoulders and fell off. Alcohol was going everywhere. Everybody was wrecked, mate, and it was bouncing.
But 2 concourses.
Was awesome, mate.
It's the only place we've been to, I've seen that had 2 concourses in it.
Yeah, I'd have Troy Deeney.
But yeah, listen, the game's finished 2-0 to Mexico. And 2-1.
2-1 to
South
Mexico.
Korea got a goal, but it weren't enough. Second game of the day is done. Germany, Sweden later on tonight. Join us in an hour's time. We're back on here again. And until then, it's been me and Rob. And catch you in an hour's time.
Yeah.
All right, you damn boy. Peace.
Yeah, we're definitely streaming the last game. We're here. Make sure you tune in. And I'll see you all later on.
I don't want to get changed for the last game, mate.
Hang on. Make sure you subscribe, everyone.